When we moved to Corvallis, I wasn't sure I wanted to move to Corvallis because the community of Corvallis, when I was a student back in the early 60s, wasn't much of a town. But we decided, Sara was eager to just look at it, and we arrived in Corvallis on a rainy November day. We looked around and our initial reaction was the campus looked great. The downtown looked so much different than when I was a student there in 1961. The town had really transformed, and Oregon State had really transformed into a much bigger school and offering many more things as far as recognition in the country for different schools like forestry, like engineering, oceanography, are really becoming very well known.
Something that was so much fun when we actually moved there, somebody introduced us to the women's basketball team. The team was really building, it was doing well, and it was so much fun to go to those games. And I never would have imagined that we would get into that, but in the winter, that was something we really looked forward to. So we became loyal fans of the women's basketball team. We met other people who were involved in some of the sports track, and the more people we began to get to know, the more we just really felt like this was just a good place for us to be.
When we retired, we formed a foundation which was doing work primarily in Botswana. So when we met people at Oregon State, we felt like maybe we could do something with Oregon State regarding Botswana. And we met a lady by the name of Marie Harvey, and she said, "Gee, would you like to know more about what we do in the School of Public Health?" And we said, "Sure." We met the Dean of the School of Public Health, and one thing led to another, and we decided to help with an endowed chair as it relates to Botswana.
In order to see if we could interest other people in this country that we have come to love, we decided maybe we could see if we could sponsor some students to come, to kind of get out of their own culture and to learn something about how other people do problem solving. And I think the students gain self-confidence in learning to travel a long distance and then live in another culture.
The amazing part is we developed a relationship with Dr. Sunil Khanna, and he is a very collaborative person to deal with. If we don't agree with something, we just talk it through and come up with a solution. It's not uncommon that we're on the phone with Sunil 3 or 4 times a week, if not 5 times a week. It's really a joint venture partnership. Because of that, I think it's been very successful. But what really is the reward is that we have a relationship with the School of Public Health. That is the reward. We really can have a truly collaborative relationship with Oregon State. That's the reward to us. I think at Oregon State you really learn much more of the fundamentals of life and how it'll help you in your future once you graduate.
The Botswana project turned out to be bigger than we ever imagined. We are just so amazed at how it's all turned out.